night, I believe, right, of pneumonia at 100.
100, and you know, what a legacy Bob Hope leaves behind. And you know, we were talking a little bit about it. He has been around for such a long time. He was an old guy when we were little, when I was little, when you were little. But you know, really what he did in the way of visiting the troops in so many different countries. He would go over and he'd say, here I am in this country and I don't know where I am, or you know, this language really means get out of here as soon as you can, or things like that. But he was great. And then these movies that he was in the On the Road movies with Bing Crosby, and you know, on the road from about every place on the globe, and just was such a great comic, fabulous timing.
The thing I loved about Bob Hope was he was so giving of himself and his resources, and you don't find many people in Hollywood that are like that anymore. He's all about everyone.
Married to his wife for how long? I was reading, was it 49 years, something like, maybe I'm wrong, 60
it was in the 60
years?
something years.
That's amazing. Right. So that's also incredible, and he loved his wife. I think she just turned 94, Dolores.
Something I loved is, Ruth, you were telling us earlier while we were doing our makeup, you said his name really isn't Bob.
He was born Leslie Towns Hope, Leslie, and he kind of got made fun of. Boys made fun of his name, saying that's a girl's name, and so he thought, I'm changing my name to something really manly. I'm Bob. So he's Bob Hope, and he was a boxer too early on, and he went by the name of Packy East was his name as a boxer, so that kind of sounded tough, I guess, but we all know and love him as Bob Hope with his trademark ski jump nose and his impeccable timing and great wit, and really the love he showed. You talk to veterans anywhere in this country and of many different ages, and those veterans all can tell you, yeah, Bob Hope, he came to where we were out in the far reaches of this globe.
Was an everyday guy. I think that's
regular
what's
guy.
So nice about
He found
Bob Hope.
humor in daily life. Yeah.
Well, I think, yeah, it's sad because it's a moment in, you know, time that's lost, that's gone by. But boy, 100 years old, you don't want to be that anymore. I mean, I'm happy for him because that's a long, long life, and I don't know if I want to live that long.
It depends on your quality of life, probably, you know?
Yeah. Okay, well, anyway, so a little bit of a sad day of
yeah, well,
but
he will just always be remembered. Exactly, and that's his theme song, Thanks for the Memories, and he's left, you know, a century full, so.
Well, for the past week on the show, we have been giving away tickets to the Blue Man Group. And Angie has been to the show. I have not been. She's raved about it. It's coming to the Delta Center August 4th. And we had you email in last week, and we're going to draw the winner of last week's tickets, and then I will tell you how you can win the tickets. Okay. And the box is to the side. I'm like, here we go.
Thank you, Ryan.
The magic television
box.
There you go.
Ruth, since you have the box, reach on in there and tell us who wins the tickets.
Oh, I never get to do this.
The Blue Man Group.
Fun. And this show, it is loud. It is, but it's worth it.
I've heard it's so clever.
Fun.
Okay, here it is.
Okay, here it is. Teresa Thompson from Riverton, Utah. Teresa,
look at this.
Her anniversary is coming up in August, and
fabulous.
I would love to win tickets for me and my husband.
Happy
okay, that's a fun anniversary.
That's great.
Teresa, congratulations. And today is the last day we are giving away a pair of tickets. I'm going to tell you how you can win. If you didn't win today, call right now, 975-4443. The fourth caller will win a pair of tickets to the Blue Man Group. And by the way, if you don't win, there are still lots of great seats available. It's okay. You can buy them.
You can buy tickets. It's worth it.
You can buy them.
It's really worth it. It's really clever. It's so out there, out of the box.
It's very hip, and it's on the cutting edge of weirdness and entertainment. But it's just so fun. It's nothing I've ever seen
it's something
before.
different.
So it is very different.
Something different you haven't seen before.
All right, I want to talk about, because I love personality quizzes, but I want to talk about how the toys you loved as a child can tell a lot about your personality today. So I'm going to ask you guys, don't peek, but I'm going to ask you guys what your favorite childhood toy is. So here's the list of toys. Mr. Potato Head, Etch-a-Sketch, Slinky, Easy Bake Oven, or Silly Putty. Ruth, what's your favorite?
Oh my gosh, I had every single one of those.
But your favorite?
I loved them at different times. Let's see, somewhere between, it was either the, I did love making things in the Easy Bake Oven with that fabulous light bulb, but Silly Putty.
Silly Putty?
I probably got Silly Putty 10 times.
Okay, and Gina, our producer, loved Silly Putty the best as well, and both of you, I can see this. You're an easygoing communicator.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
It's favored by children who are natural communicators. They understand unspoken cues and have highly developed listening skills.
Now, how do you get that out of an egg of Silly Putty?
I know, and these kids grow up to make excellent parents because they retain the ability to listen and respond calmly. Are you a calm parent?
Well, you know, it depends on the day, right,
your kids?
children? Are you watching? Yeah.
What about you, Nisha?
I think I had all of those as well, but I played with the Slinky.
Slinky.
The most.
Did you make it go down the stairs?
Yes,
just like the commercial. Absolutely.
Yeah.
You're a natural explorer. Slinky is all about experimentation, seeing how it walks downstairs, watching it spiral backward, back and forth from hand to hand. If it grabbed your attention as a kid, it means you've always had a deep desire to observe and to explore, and today you still love to ask how and then find out the answer.
Oh, you reporter, you.
Who comes up with this stuff?
I know.
Really?
Woman's World, Woman's World magazine.
But you know, so many of these quizzes and magazines, you're a little bit of each category.
one,
and so I
exactly.
think this is really accurate
No.
because I can't quite pigeonhole myself in any of those. Gosh,
Mine
we
is
had them all.
Mr. Potato Head, and so I am a focused achiever.
I could have picked that for you.
Really?
I think. Yeah.
I'm focused. And I love to be organized and love to organize anything into a personality. You have to be able to plan ahead and envision what the end result will be, and that makes you an ideal multitasker and manager.
Ooh.
So that's me. And then just very quickly for those of you out there, Etch-a-Sketch, you're a carefree and creative. An Easy Bake Oven, you're a builder. You love to make something from nothing. And Richard, what is Richard? Richard? What? You're a Slinky?
An
Okay,
explorer.
you're the explorer.
Yeah, he was laughing at you about the Mr. Potato Head, so you have to out him as an explorer.
Why?
There.
Because I'm a multitasker? I don't think there's anything wrong with that, Richard.
Besides, Mr. Potato Head made such a comeback with the Toy Story movies.
did.
You know.
That's
Mrs.
true.
Potato Head, Mrs. Potato
He's
Head.
a legend in his own mind.
I lost every one of those pieces all the time. That was the problem. We want to welcome on now Ken Roseberry because it is Monday
That's
and it's
right.
grocery guru time. Ken, how are you?
Good morning. You know, a lot of times people say, hey, you just can't eat healthy and use coupons at the same time, but that's not true. Simply by planning all your meals based around what's on sale, and Albertsons has a great ad this week, you can pick up a box of their crunchy granola raisin bran. Now this has fruit, nuts, and grain in there at $1 a box. Now
Wow.
this will feed 6 people simply by using the coupon from yesterday's paper, the Fred Meyer coupon, gladly accepted at Albertsons. You can put some fat-free milk on that for 99 cents. That's a complete meal, breakfast for a family of 6 for under $2. Again, eating a little bit healthy there that way.
Would your kids eat granola cereal?
You know,
Could
my
them to
two
do that?
older ones will eat granola, but the younger ones won't yet.
Well, all the
Not
other
yet.
brands of cereal, their store brand cereals, no matter what they want, is on sale, so you can work it
Okay,
either
good.
way there that way.
Sugared cereal. I'm
Yeah.
Sugar syrup. And then you can even pick up your snacks using the coupon from Albertsons ad. I was able to pick up this package of cookies for 25 cents. And also using the coupon right in the ad, I picked up a bag of candy absolutely free. So simply by
How?
going to your ad,
How?
when
Are
you
these
spend
both on paper?
$30, you get your candy absolutely free.
Okay, and who doesn't spend $30 in a quick
Exactly.
trip to the
It doesn't-
grocery store? You
Absolutely.
cannot get out of
We
there.
took
Brenda.
Kristen shopping this week was the winner, and we went out shopping with her, and we did this same process and bought over 15 complete meals, including milk, meat, eggs, cheese, produce, and cereal, for a cost of $30.68. That included the tax. We filled up her entire basket full using this same
You know, Angie
principle.
could do that because she likes Mr. Potato Head. She likes to plan ahead and plan that meal.
Exactly.
I'm not sure that works. I got to get thinking ahead better.
Well,
I
you
throw
know,
it
there's
together.
only one website, abc4.tv, that you can go on to, and I've done all the work for you. Anywhere, there's no other TV station in the state or in the nation that you can go in and pick off the Guru Shop of the Week. It's right there.
And not only that, let's tell you how you can win a shopping trip with Ken. You need to call right now, 954-0455. This is a different number, by the way, than the Blue Man Group.
Right.
Ticket number, 954-0455. The 4th caller wins this week's trip with Ken Roseberry and saves lots of money and gets lots of free food.
Well, thank you
That's
very
the
much.
best part. Thanks, Ken.
25-cent cookies.
What a
free
deal.
candy. Thanks.
All
That's right.
coming
I'll
up.
just take these off your head.
All right, you can
Since they
have
were
those.
free.
Coming up next, we're going to the kitchen for home cooking. We're making a dish straight from Italy. We'll be right back.
And still ahead on Good Things Utah, a new easy way to make your own garden stepping stones.
It's the people and the places. It's the good living and the friendly faces. And you don't have to look too far, 'cause we're living right here where the good things are. Good things Utah. Where the good things are. Good things Utah. Where the good things are. Good things Utah. Where the good things are.
It's iMaster's best back-to-school offer ever. Get not one, but 2 complete pairs of glasses for just $99. And your second pair can be for you, a friend, or a family member. Even kids' glasses with durable slim light lenses. Choose from not just a few, but from over 1,000 great-looking frames. A professional eye exam is just $39, no appointment necessary. And your glasses will be ready in about an hour. So don't walk, run to iMasters and get 2 complete pairs for just $99. iMasters, why pay more?
Lemon Twist V8 juice has a light and refreshing squeeze of lemon. It's another delicious way to get your full serving of vegetables. In fact, sometimes it's the only way. Lemon Twist V8, a new way to drink smarter.
So, are you guys hungry?
How will the spider affect you? Come to Lagoon this summer and find out.
Would you come back to church if we promise not to throw the book at you? Whoever you are, the Episcopal Church welcomes you.
These kids mean everything to their parents, but they didn't have health insurance no matter how hard their parents worked. Then they discovered CHIP, Utah's Children's Health Insurance Program. Now these kids are covered with minimal premiums and copays. If your children don't have health insurance, call 1-877-KIDS-NOW during CHIP open enrollment, now through Friday, August 1st. Apply online or call today. All children who are eligible based on income and family size will be accepted. CHIP, a good call for kids.
At first, I didn't know I had been rear-ended. It just sounded like an explosion. Then I felt the pain. So I called Keith Barton. He got me $150,000.
I'm Keith Barton. Serious car wreck? Call me now to get the money you deserve.
You know immediately when your car wreck is serious. You need help and fast. Tough times call for a tough attorney.
Whether your case is worth $1,000 or $1 million, I can help. One call, that's all.
Hurt in a car wreck? Call attorney Keith Barton now.
Major appliances in the Good Things Utah kitchen provided by Mountain Land Design.
Welcome back to Good Things Utah. We want to first congratulate, either one, Lisa Barker from Salt Lake City. She won this week's shopping trip with the Grocery Guru. So congratulations, Lisa. Have a good time. Okay, one of our very favorite chefs is in the kitchen today. Tony Caputo is here, and we're going to cook Italian like we always do when you come.
Yeah, we usually do, don't we?
We usually do. How are you?
I'm better than I deserve.
Well,
I mean,
it's a Monday, and
that.
that's good to hear on a Monday, because I think we're all waking up. My mouth is just waking up, and I'm smelling these
Well, this is going to wake it up.
great smells. Okay, we are making deep-fried squid and zucchini, and you're scaring me with the squid.
Well, you know, it's from Livorno, as you and I spoke earlier, and Livorno is right on the coast in Tuscany, and the Italians themselves don't tend, you know, the fishermen will eat the squid. They'll sell the good fish they catch because that's their livelihood. And squid are kind of not the prime selling fish. So they'll keep the squid, they'll sell the mackerel and the tuna and things like that they catch. So they use a lot of squid.
But because they're keeping the squid, yeah, they're probably finding ways to make it taste incredible.
Well, and the beauty of it is, like most Italian cooking, it's so incredibly simple.
Okay, that's the good part.
Yeah, that's the great part. Now, what you'd normally use in this, if you could, would be to find baby zucchini, which are even a little bit littler than this. But look what we've got.
Why baby zucchini?
Well, because they're nice and tender.
Okay.
And there's just something about baby zucchini. The seeds are almost non-existent. You know, in big zucchini, it's all seed, and it's tough and kind of stringy.
I think a lot of people have zucchini in their garden right now. My mom has just armloads of zucchini she's bringing up to my house. So pick them maybe a little early to where they're not
tiny.
This big.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pick them when they're tiny and steam them for just a second and pour some olive oil and lemon juice on them.
Ooh, and just eat them
That's just like that. Yeah.
fresh zucchini.
But we've got a round one. Look at that. Isn't that the cutest darn thing?
I have never seen a zucchini look like that before.
Let's cut this up.
Okay.
And again, there's very little. It's almost like a cucumber. And they taste.
And look at that. You really can't see the seeds at all.
So we're going to cut this up into little slivers.
You're leaving the skin on.
Yeah, well, I scrubbed it good.
Okay, and is that part of the vitamins and the flavor?
And the color.
And the color, okay.
You know, you don't want to throw away the best part, and that could be the skin.
Do you cook a lot with all these fresh vegetables that are in season right now?
I really do. I've kind of got a little kick now that we've got all this fresh, a lot of fresh local fruit. I'm making gelatos.
Gelato?
Oh, yeah, and we're eating gelato every day.
That sounds good.
I made a beautiful peach gelato yesterday.
And peaches are in season right now, too. Peaches, zucchini, green beans. I've been eating green beans till I'm blue.
Look at that. Just right in a little bit of flour. There's nothing else in here but flour.
That's it. Just flour. Coat them in flour.
Let's put them in some oil. Now, this olive oil is nice and hot, and we're just going to fry these until they're golden.
And why is it a good idea? I know we've talked about it, but to cook in olive oil.
Olive oil, well, because I'm a guy that number one sells olive oil. I'll always say that olive oil is very good cooking medium. You necessarily wouldn't want to fry chicken in it, but for frying this zucchini, it's going to impart a nice flavor to it. The health properties in olive oil, of course, are second to none, really, for frying.
And you're using, I'm looking at the can over there, extra virgin olive oil, which is better because...
Well, it's not necessarily better for cooking. It's just any olive oil is the same for cooking.
Okay.
There are less expensive oils that are filtered more. And so they may be good for higher temperature, longer period of time cooking and frying.
And frying.
Yeah, extra virgin is very great for sauteing and doing, you know, this is going to take about 3 minutes.
And it smells great. Well, those will cook right up. I mean,
they will.
You slice them pretty thin and they look incredible. All right, we also have, what else do we need for this recipe to finish it up?
Squid.
Squid.
And we've got some squid
boy,
here.
look
And you
at
can
that.
buy them just like this, or you can buy them whole. These are called T&T, tubes and tentacles.
Okay.
Now what we'll do before we cook these is cook, this is actually the body of the squid. The head is in the tentacle here.
So have you beheaded these squid yourself
yeah,
here?
we took the little beaks out. They've got little beaks like parrots. If you look inside there before you clean them, you'll see a little beak. They're really neat little creatures.
What does squid taste like for people that haven't had squid before? I mean, maybe not raw squid, but...
Squid is actually kind of clammy, shrimpy kind of flavor, and it can be a bit tough because some people will cook it too much. But if it's cooked well, it won't be too tough.
So that's the key, is cooking at exactly the right time. Okay, Tony's going to don't tell us how to do it yet, because we're going to go to break. We come back, Tony's going to finish up this squid and zucchini recipe. See you in a minute.
Very best there ever was, and I'll tell you.
And still ahead on Good Things Utah, an inspirational performance from Greg Simpson. We're looking for a few home cooking recipes, so send us your favorites. If it makes mouths water at your house, then we want them. Send your recipes to Home Cooking Recipes, Good Things Utah, 2175 West, 1700 South, Salt Lake City, Utah, 84104. Or email us at goodthings@abc4.tv. Home Cooking Recipes is brought to you by Albertsons.
To you by Albertsons. It's your store.
And welcome back to the kitchen, where Tony Caputo and I are making a dish straight from Italy, and we just pulled the zucchini out of the fry pan. It smells kind of like we're making bacon, but it's actually much healthier for you.
Yeah, it is.
Fried zucchini and fried squid is what we're going to finish up, and Tony's going to give us the secret to cooking squid perfectly.
Don't cook it too much.
Okay.
That's it.
Easy enough.
I can't tell you, I mean, I could make it harder than that.
Are we going to put the squid in the flour,
We're
too?
We're going to flour it just a bit.
And Tony, while we were during the commercial, just
lot.
cut up the squid a little bit, sliced it up.
The tubes, that's called the tube, and we just cut it into like thirds. And we'll just dust it with a bit of flour. We don't want too much flour here. And then...
Do you season it at all?
Nope.
No? Just throw it on?
We're going to salt and pepper it when it comes out of the oil. But that's about all we're going to do with this. Let's have some of these tentacles. These are my favorite part because you put them in...
Because they look fun?
Well, then you put them in the hot oil. Watch what they do. They kind of blossom like a little flower. And people kind of are squeamish about that. But
right.
They really are pretty. So let's throw
And you
those in
said
there.
actually the main body of the squid is that same color, but these have been
They've been
skinned?
skinned, that's right.
Okay.
Because the body, the skin can be a touch tough. I don't find it disconcerting, but a lot of people think that it's...
Is squid tough when you bite into it?
Squid has some texture when you bite into it. If it's tough, then whoever cooked it probably cooked it too long.
Did it wrong. You want to just cook it for a second. You've already...
Like this.
You've pulled out the zucchini we put in.
Yeah.
How long did you cook that for?
That was about 3 or 4 minutes, Nicea, and they're nice and brown. Shall we have one before
let's try one. Yeah.
Let's do this.
Oh, yeah. Not
And
too
it's a
soggy.
squash. All right.
Not too soggy, but just you can taste that fresh flavor in the olive
Now,
oil.
if you will hand me our beautiful little fish plate there,
Okay.
no matter how poorly you cook, if you put it on a nice enough plate,
no one will notice.
you've got a success.
That's right.
Let's do this. Let's take these out of here, and we're going to put them on.
Oh boy, that was it.
Towel.
That was like
oh, these squid are done.
30 seconds there.
Yeah.
Okay, so put them on a towel or a napkin or
Yeah,
whatever
just
you
to
have.
absorb this fat.
Okay.
I hate to call it with fat or grease. It's olive oil, and it's the truly the elixir of life. Let's call it that. We'll
Especially
absorb
in Italy,
Yes,
right?
that's
Pour it
right.
on everything.
Anywhere
Pour it into
Mediterranean.
anything.
Let's do this, and then we can just pat it. We got a nice clean towel there.
Okay, just pat it down.
And we will put it right on our plate.
That really was
beautiful
fast.
little-
That one caught under the pan.
Let's see if we can
Put it out there. There we go.
There. Now, we'll have to excuse my hands. Let's put this on, and we've got some lemon wedges that will just totally finish this
You don't
dish.
even need a sauce.
No,
it's
no,
just
no,
all
no.
fresh and
Yep.
tasty and easy enough.
That's really the key to Italian cooking, is to use the simple ingredients that you have and that are available at the time.
And let the flavor come out rather than adding the
Right.
flavor.
We don't want to cover up what we're cooking.
I feel like this is a good way to get your kids to eat zucchini, too. It looks like a French fry.
Yeah.
And it tastes pretty good. Cool. Okay, while Tony is putting more lemon juice on there, let me tell you how you can get the copy of this recipe. Go to our website at abc4.tv. Click on Good Things Utah, or you can call our hotline, 975-4443. Press 1 for recipes, and we'll give you the deep-fried zucchini and squid recipe. Should I try the squid?
Please.
Okay. Hand me one of those forks. I
I'll
won't
be
reach
happy
in
to.
here with my fingers. What's best, the tube or the tentacle?
Probably the tube you may like the best.
The tube, okay.
Yeah, I like the tentacles best, but...
Not very chewy.
No.
Love the lemon flavor on
It's
top.
perfect.
And not scary. Really good. I liked it. Okay, you convinced me. I was a little worried when you brought in the squid, Tony.
I was worried.
All right, Tony Caputo
I didn't
from
want you to throw me
Caputo's.
out.
Thank you so much for coming.
You're
Fun
welcome.
to have. Okay, coming up next, everyone, how to make your own garden stepping stones with Home Depot when we come back.
And it's summertime and everything is just peachy. Coming up on Good Things Utah, find out how to pick the perfect peach.
I left England when I was 4 because I knew there was very little chance of me becoming king.
Well, for all of you tenacious gardeners out there, we have a fun home improvement project for you today. I want to introduce Raylan Rushton from Home Depot. You are here today to teach Ruth and I how to do garden stepping stones.
Yes, I am.
How fun! And I'm seeing some of the materials that we need here. Can you just take us through what we need to get started with this project?
Sure. Basically, you're going to start with a paver or a stepping stone that are found in our garden department. You can get round ones, octagon ones.
And you can get them in all different materials, too.
All different materials and
I mean,
colors.
these have made such a comeback. They were big when I was a little girl. I remember them in my yard or neighbor's yard. But they are just everywhere, and there are so many different types now.
There are. You're going to want safety goggles for breaking the tile. You have the different tiles that you get, different colors that you choose. You're going to want a hammer to break the tile, your trowel, your grout float, and some nippers if you want a specific design in the tile.
Okay, and if you're already getting intimidated, she says, don't be, really. I mean, if we don't have all
No.
these things, it's you say that anybody that isn't really a tile worker or a stonemason can really do this.
You can. It's really easy, and the main thing is it's so much fun, and it's a big stress relief.
Very nice.
Okay, then go to it.
Well, you talked about breaking tile. Is that the first step that we need to do?
The first step actually is decide what design you're going to want. You're either going to want to use a stencil and cut it out and draw it on your tile.
Okay, I'm just going to hold this up so you can see what she's done. She's taken this butterfly stencil and cut it out, and here it is. Okay, perfect.
And then you're going to want to take and break your tile. So once you've established your design, then you'll either get a bag or grab a tile. You're going to want to wear your safety glasses.
Like the blue. Always a fashion
And
statement
they
as
are
well.
very
That's right, we like this.
Okay.
You're going to want to have the hammer.
All right. Do you want to do the honors?
Go ahead. No, you go right
I have
ahead.
a little pent-up hostility from this weekend, so let me get it out.
You're going to want to use a towel, and the towel's right there, and use a hard surface.
Here. Okay. And you put that over there?
You put that over the top so that it doesn't shatter, and then you're going to hit it, and you're going to have to use some force.
Go ahead.
Yeah, baby.
There you go.
Take that, you person who made me angry this weekend. Is that good enough?
Yes,
yeah, baby.
Nice.
That's really fun.
It is. It relieves a lot of stress. So
very nice.
Now, if you want a specific design, that's where the tile nippers are coming in. And then you're good. Whoops.
Let me grab those for you.
Then you're just going to grab. They're really easy to clip. Well, really easy. And you clip it.
So if you need a teeny-weeny piece to fit into an antenna or something like that.
Right.
Okay.
You can just clip it off. So you've
All
got
right,
your
so go ahead. You've got your pieces, and then
you're going to take and piece them on here where you want
And of
them.
course, you can make any color design you want. So if you wanted to throw some green or some cream.
Different colors, different shapes, sizes.
Oh, this is pretty down here.
You're going to want to do your design first and then work on your outside.
So the design of whatever character is in the middle here.
Right.
There's a big piece there. I don't know if you want to clip
And
that.
do you have a lot of airspace between, or do you try to get these close like a very well thought out mosaic?
Just like tile on your floor, you're going to want to leave a little bit of a space for the grout to go in between.
So this is kind of like a tiling project, which we did on Friday, and that was a lot of fun. So I think most of us are kind of familiar with the grout. And do we need mortar for this project as well, or just the grout?
You use mastic, which holds, it's kind of a gooey substance that keeps the tiles on. And what you're going to do is take your trowel. I found it easier to actually butter the back of the tile itself, and you're just going to want to use a liberal amount, don't be skimpy on it, and then you're going to just press it down on.
Great.
Yeah, we can take
lose the fashion goggles
darn
off.
it, I was feeling so attractive in those.
They are pretty cute. Okay, so really, you're just basically gluing this on, and you're using layman terms like butter. We all butter toast. It's not really any different of a motion.
Right.
Okay.
One thing we did, you want to wear gloves because it gets very messy.
Good idea.
So you want to wear gloves.
Maybe take your wedding rings off. Just
Take
in
your
case.
rings off. It is a messy project, so you want to wear an apron, and you want to definitely make sure that your sleeves are not in the way.
You know, this would be fun to do with your kids. Your kids could do this. And, you know, I'm always surprised at how creative the kids' stuff looks. And I think, wow, that's better than mine. And that would be a fun thing to put in your garden and let each of your children
It is.
do.
It's an inexpensive gift that you can give. You can also do handprints.
You can put it
very
for your
fun.
children year in and things.
Okay, well, Raylan and Ruth, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We're going to finish our butterfly here, and then when we come back, we'll show you the finished product and how it all comes together.
Welcome back to Good Things Utah. We were just talking during the break, and you know, you're always looking ahead, and if you plan ahead for great Christmas gifts for neighbors and for family, and if you have a big family and you have to give a lot of gifts, this is a great thing. These come in all shapes and sizes, and how much do these cost, these big heavy pavers?
This size is 99 cents. The larger ones are $2.99.
And you can buy the tiles at Home Depot in any color for
under 35 cents.
So really, this is quite a bargain if you put it together. If you have the time and if you have the courage to try it, then this can be a really fun, personalized birthday or Christmas gift. So think ahead, you guys.
It can.
All right.
All right, so we broke the tile, we've put our little design here on our stone, and now we need to lay the grout in it.
Yes, now you're going to want to grout, and you're going to scoop it on, just quite a bit of it, just like that.
It gets
with
down
your
in the
trowel.
crevices. Now you're using gray. Can you use white or other colors, or do you always use this gray grout?
This is a pre-mix, so I chose the easy way. There is a sanded that you can mix, and you can choose colors.
Okay.
Then you're going to want to take your grout float, and that's when you just do that.
And I thought this was kind of interesting because it's a plastic
in there.
bottom, and you always want to make sure that it's got a plastic bottom so it doesn't scratch your tile.
I learned that on
Right.
Trading Spaces this weekend. I
Very
wanted to share it.
good.
Thanks for sharing, Angie.
I know. I just feel so home improvement savvy this weekend. It also, the rubber makes it go in deeper into the grout. So you don't need to use the grout sparingly. You can go ahead and put it on pretty thick. You can make sure you get it in there. Make sure you get it really down, otherwise you'll get bubbles in it. And you can always go back over the top. You're going to want to let the grout dry also for 48 to 72 hours before you put a sealer on it as well.
So once you put it on, you may want to put another layer while it's still wet of grout just to make sure you've pushed it all the way down to the bottom and gotten rid of those bubbles.
And this is the hard part, is getting it into the cracks. You really have to put a lot of muscle into this. This could be your workout for the day.
That
would be your workout.
Only for your arms, Angie.
Right. Wow.
Only your tries
We could
and
do
buys.
some cardio while
Yeah,
we're
exactly.
going for it. All right. When you're done doing all of the grout, when you've got it all on there, you're going to take a bucket of water and your sponge, and you're just going to sponge this out or wring it out so that it's damp. You don't want it really wet, and then just wipe smoothly across the top so that you're not digging down into the grout. And then just take a towel and wipe it off and shine the tile.
And look how pretty it is. And you've got a great black and white border. Oh man, this one's heavy, but let me just hold that up. And you've got a sunflower pattern in there with the mosaic. So that looks like a thought out pattern, and you've got tons of those in this book. Tiling 1, 2, 3, and this is also available at Home Depot. And if you'd like to see a lot of the ideas, if you can't quite come up with one yourself, that's kind of me. I like to look. I'm a good copier.
You can also do the pots as well.
Oh yeah, look at this great pot. You can just take a terracotta pot and do the very same process on the terracotta pot. And you've used the white, blue, and green, and then she's taken an accent tile and cracked it just all around the rim here. Really beautiful.
Am I doing okay? You're doing awesome. I'm feeling really good about myself right now. Thanks, Raylan. How many different locations do you have, Home Depot or across the valley? Across the valley, about 13 so far. And then all the way down to St. George and up to Logan. You have locations all over the place. We do. And people there can just help with this project. Say, hey, I saw this project on Good Things Utah. Can you tell me what materials I need for it? Yes, you can call anyone at Home Depot and they'll give you the information that you need and direct you and help you find all of the product and walk you through it if you have any questions.
So as far as a cost for the entire thing, minus the sweat equity in it, what can you do one of these for?
Under $10. Once you have some of the products, and you don't need necessarily all of these products, you can use a hammer from home, a dish towel, different things that you have at home, but under $10.
And once you've let the grout settle and dry thoroughly, then you're going to put a sealer on it, is that right?
Right, you're going to take the sealer and just use a little bucket and a paintbrush, and you're going to put it liberally on, let it dry 10 to 15 minutes, and then you're going to take a lint-free cloth and wipe it off so that there's no haze on the tile. And you're done.
So you're sealing the grout. So you don't seal around the stone at all, you just seal just to the top of it?
Just the top of it, and you're going to want to get just right here on the edges to make sure that the grout on the side is all sealed.
So it's like a manicure. You want the top and right over your nails.
And that's a hard thing to do.
It is.
There we go. Raylyn, this is a wonderful project, something that can go in your garden, on your front porch. Beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing this with us. Thank you. We really appreciate you coming. I'm going to continue to work on this through the commercial, but come right back because we've got Greg Simpson who's going to play us a wonderful inspirational treat. We'll be right back.
They paved paradise, put up a parking lot with a pink hotel, a boutique, and a swinging hot spot. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you've got till it don't cry?
But I've been around enough to know that that was the lie that held back the tears in the eyes of 1,000.
Welcome back to Good Things Utah. Our next guest is all about inspiration through music. Please let me introduce Greg Simpson. Thank you, Greg, for coming on our show.
My pleasure.
You know, and you just drove into town. You've kind of been touring. And what have you been doing for the last couple of weeks?
Well, I've been playing in Illinois, St. Louis, and Denver, southern Utah, up in southern Idaho, and just all over. So I got in last night late and got up this morning to come here. So.
And kind of your favorite audience this summer has been the Christian camps.
Exactly, yeah, a lot of youth group Christian camps, that sort of thing.
How are they taking to your music?
Well, we're having a good time. It's a lot of fun. You know, the youth are always excited, and you know, they're having a good time getting into it, so.
One thing I love about your performance is it's not about you. You say it's about your audience and how, and I just hit your guitar and I probably just got it out of tune. I'm sorry, Greg. If you sound terrible, it's my fault. But you really like to bring your audience into it and make it about them.
Sure, yeah. It really is all about them anyway. And usually the things that I write are things that I've gotten from my audience and the things that they experience in life, so.
And you've been nominated for the Pearl Awards several times.
Well, yeah, they've been really nice to me, so yeah.
Well, you deserve it. Yeah. I wanted to talk a little bit about your family. How many kids do you have?
I have 4 kids. I have 3 boys and a little girl.
And you love to spend time with them. So what did you do to your basement?
Well, I just converted it to a studio a few years back. I've been doing some production work out of that and having the boys come in to record some things. And so we just did a new album, and so that's what we did that for.
And what's the new album called?
It's called Unspoken.
And then where can we get that? Because I'm sure a lot of people are going to jump all over it once they hear your performance today.
Right. A lot of the bookstores around, the LDS bookstores, as well as Blockbusters, Hastings, Media Play, things like that.
Fantastic. Well, Greg, what are you playing for us today?
I play a song called Growing Young.
Growing Young. Take it away. Thank you. Greg Simpson, everyone. And what a wonderful band, too. Thank you all for coming and playing for us. And I think we're very familiar with Prodigal Son, the story in the Bible. Is that where you get much of your inspiration for your tunes?
Yeah, sometimes it comes from there, and usually just regular things that go on in life. So.
Great. Greg, where can we get more information about you? Your website real quick?
Yeah, highway-records.com.
Fantastic. Greg, thank you for playing for us. Stick around, everyone. Simple solution for picking the perfect peach coming up next.
And tomorrow on Good Things Utah, be a star. Tips to get your foot in the showbiz door. And on Wednesday, learn how to build your own Adirondack lawn chair.
Did you know?
Pantene Strength. That's the beauty of health.
I heard Eddie rode the spider last week, and now he's not the same.
Well, I rode the spider and nothing happened to me.
What? You zip, you zag, you twist, you turn kind of uncontrollably like that fly up there.
What?
What?
How will the spider affect you? Come to Lagoon this summer and find out.
So, are you guys hungry?
Now at iMasters, get not 1 but 2 complete pairs of glasses for just $99. Choose from over 1,000 frames, and your second pair can be for you, a friend, or family member. Even kids' glasses with durable slim light lenses. iMasters. Why pay more?
I hurt my head in my car wreck. Tough times call for tough decisions.
I'm Keith Barton. Serious car wreck? Call me now to get the money you deserve.
Call Keith Barton now.
Thanks again for making ABC 4 News at 10.
Utah's fastest growing newscast.
When is cereal more than just breakfast? When it tickles your taste buds and warms your heart. Grape nuts and shredded wheat from Post Healthy Classics are full of that healthy whole grain crunch, which may help reduce your risk of heart disease and keep you living to the fullest. So grab a bowl and start your day with a cereal that's more than just breakfast. Whole grain, heart healthy. 2 healthy classics from Post. They're anything but ordinary.
You know, if you were out for a drive over the weekend, chances are you saw those roadside farmers and those markets were full of fresh fruit.
Oh, yeah, and if you decided to check them out, I'll bet you noticed the peaches. They are perfect this time of year.
This is the time of year. Here's Jill Cordes with a few tips on how to spot the very best ones.
Peaches are at their best this time of year, so let me show you how to pick out the best ones. The overall background color of a peach should be yellow. If you see a lot of green like you do on this one, it means it was picked too soon and it won't be sweet. Also, they should be soft to touch like this one is and have a peachy aroma smell. That one definitely smells very peachy. This one, not so much. When it comes to peach recipes, have you ever seen anything like this? It's a shredded wheat gingered peach crisp. It's a mouthful, I know, and it's also delicious in your mouth. Here's a few of the key ingredients. Peaches, shredded wheat, tapioca, brown sugar, and then it's flavored with cinnamon, ginger, lemon. You won't believe how tasty this is. Ooh, yum, look at that. Who would have thought, right? What a fun recipe. What's great about it, too, is to put a dollop of some whipped topping right on top. I'm Jill Cordes with another simple solution.
Oh, looks delicious. And if you'd like to get the full recipe for that gingered peach crisp and other peachy ideas, you can go right to our website, abc4.tv, and then click on Good Things Utah.
All right, and we have another great show coming out tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to show you a simple solution for picking out the perfect watermelon.
Perfect. And also we will preview a movie that was at the Sundance Film Festival, The Lost Boys of Sudan.
And we have tips to help you be a star. If you want to get your foot in Hollywood's front door, we'll tell you how to do that. We want to thank all our guests today. And Ruth, thank you for coming by.
Oh, my pleasure. And can I just remind my daughter it's time to pick up your brother at football right now. Okay.
Go
and
now.
make lunch for all of us.
Yeah.
We'll be over in a minute.
Sitting out in the football field in this heat.
Yeah,
not fun.
It's hot.
We have had a great show today. Greg Simpson, was that not just a beautiful
that
number?
whole group of guys is just fabulous musicians.
And then Raylyn from Home Depot showing us the great garden step. And I wanted to mention too, if you would like to do that project, we have it all on our website, detailed instructions. So go to abc4.tv, click on Good Things Utah, and you can do that great garden stepping stone. So fun show.
Reagan, feel better, and thank you for watching. We hope to see you tomorrow. I want to leave you with a little tribute tonight to Bob this morning. Do I wish it was night, or is it more? Bob Hope, again.
Thanks for the
Thanks
memories.
for watching, everybody. Goodbye.
Thanks for the memory of sentimental verse, nothing in my purse, and chuckles when the preacher said, for better or for worse.
How lovely it was. Thanks for the memory of Schubert's serenade, little things of jade, and traffic jams and anagrams and bills we never paid.
How lovely it was. We who could laugh over big things were parted by only a slight thing.
I wonder if we did the right thing. Oh, well, that's life, I guess.
I love your dress.
Do you?
It's pretty.
Thanks for the memory of faults that you forgave, rainbows on a wave,
And stockings in the basin when a fellow needs a shave. Thank you so much.